Hello, my name is Carla Vadio. I'm doing my individual project on Mama Wali, and we're pretty much just going to be asking questions on the school system in Gambia, Africa versus the United States. So I'll just have Mama introduce herself.
Hello, my name is Mama Wali. I'm 23 years of age and I was born in the Bronx, New York.
All right, just to start off, you answer the question on where you were born. How old were you when you went to Africa?
I was 8 years old and I didn't return back until I was 13.
All right. And where were you living while you were in Africa?
I was living with my grandparents and also my step-parents.
Okay. And how did you enjoy the schooling?
Not so much. I didn't enjoy the school so much because I didn't get the proper education needed.
Okay. So do you feel like the education system in the United States was a little more beneficial since you only did schooling for 3 years while you were here?
Yes, I feel like it was more beneficial because when I attended school in Gambia, it was public school. However, the private school have more advanced education more than the public school. So since that it was public school, I didn't have the education needed to gain more knowledge in academic.
Okay. And what were some beneficial examples that you could give me from the schooling in Gambia?
I can say that you learn multiple languages. I learned how to speak several languages, and I can say that you become humble because it's different from here. The environment is different from here versus there, so you become humble.
Okay. And how would you compare the two experiences? Because I know they're very drastic. Like you said, the environment is very different. You grew up in a way different setting, but you also had the opportunity of being in the United States. So yeah, how would you describe the two experiences?
I would describe it as back home, everybody is looking, I would say,
like looking out for each other?
Yeah, looking out for each other, exactly. Versus here, everybody's doing their own thing, you know. People's willing to work with you. And here also, people's also willing to work with you. But Africa is more like a humbling setting. Like, I don't know, it's just
different.
Yeah, it's just different.
That's understandable. If you could change anything about your education and your experience, would you?
Yes. I would prefer to be enrolled in a private school versus a public school.
In Gambia?
In Gambia, yes.
Okay, now say if you got the opportunity to raise your children in Africa, would you rather put them through the school system in Africa or in the United States?
I would definitely put them in the school system in Africa, but it will be in a private school because, like I said, it's more advanced when it comes to the education, and also I want them to be familiarized with the culture in Africa.
All right. One last question. Which schooling do you consider the best in ways of improving who you became as a person? I feel like we've answered this multiple times already, but...
Okay, I can say that attending school here is what made me who I am today, because when I first came from Africa coming here, I struggled a lot when it comes to education. Why? And being here, it helped me because it built my education. You know, I gained more knowledge and more understanding. When I first came from Africa, I didn't speak English. I forgot how to speak English because all I spoke was the 7 languages 24/7. So coming here, speaking the English and understanding the English, it helped me in my education in many ways.
All right, well, she said it all. This is just the comparison of the two schoolings, whether in the United States or in Gambia. So I guess we're going to sign off.
Thank you for having me.
No.